Hey everybody, it's River. So we didn't really do that much last episode. It was kind of like a chill episode. I had a nightmare about Xander and how he's using my own issues to come back into my mind, so that's kind of fucked up. I shoved Hood's face into his breakfast bacon because he was being an asshole. I watched as Remy decided that she was going to redo our entire room, and I just sort of let that happen. Yeah, not much happened this week. But this week I think it's gonna be real interesting. So let's get to that.
Hi, my name's Allie, and I play River.
My name is Kyle Castles. I play Oswald Silva.
Hi guys, my name is Elena, and I play Remy.
And my name is James, and I'll be your friendly neighborhood dungeon master for this evening. And welcome to Dice Drop. So, Data and Oswald, you guys head downstairs after torturing Remy with a cookie.
I still take a very slow bite and stare directly at Remy.
Data goes downstairs and he purposely passes Remy, like licking his fingers of the crumbs. And
I want to drop kick Data.
Do you actually want to drop kick Data?
No, because I would kill the baby.
Hey, he's tougher than he looks.
James, let's be real.
He is a baby.
He's a baby.
Alright, so Data makes his way toward the kitchen where everyone's situated. And alright, you guys ready?
River's like leaning on, she's like on the couch, just like leaning on Rodney, and she's like, yeah, let's see what's going on.
Alright. Data has like a tablet-like device in his hand. And he leads everyone into the living room. He takes a second to connect to the screen above the monitor. The screen above the mantle. So that you guys can see. So, where the general wants a small team of us to go is a little farmhouse in the outer district, where, as far as myself and Hood can identify, there are some evolution cultists, for lack of a better word.
I would have gone with, like, just real quick, I would have gone with, like, assholes or, I don't know. Yeah, probably assholes.
You're right. Some evolution assholes just,
There you go.
They're stationed there, and this seems to be kind of a training ground, outpost, kind of. This is where they train away from the city. So, and he pulls up some blueprints of a 2-story kind of farmhouse. You guys see the blueprints pop up. So, as far as I can tell, there are 3 easy points of entry. There's the front door. There's the back door. And there's the garage.
Me trying not to make a joke about any
of those entrances. Wink.
I was waiting for it. So,
Wink, 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 wink.
of course, you guys being you, there's of course windows in the attic, on the second floor, etc., etc. Whether they'll be locked or...
The windows through walls.
Rodney just shakes his head at you.
Aw, skeet skeet motherfucker.
Oh, these bitches, wow.
So,
Skeet skeet, goddamn.
Data hits another button on his tablet, and some lights flash. You see some red dots appearing on the map. As far as we can tell, the numbers fluctuate between a few to you've seen as many as 16, right, Hood? In the one day I was there, yeah. So,
Wait. What do you mean the one day you were there?
where do you think I've been disappearing to at night?
I asked you and you were just like controlling. Why
Yeah.
can't anyone get...
There, he said recon. So,
Yeah, I said recon.
Why can't anyone just give me a clear answer ever?
Because where's the fun in that?
River flips him off.
He flips you off back. So, it's, as far as I can tell, you guys can probably get in and out no problem and see where Evolution plans on going next. Maybe get a hint as to their plans. I'm not gonna lie, if you guys are caught, it's probably gonna be a fight. Considering that's a lot of mutants.
that's fine. I've been wanting to hit things with my shield. Well, dual shields, because I got 2 of them now.
Okay.
So, who's all going? Is it gonna be us? River's like looking at Remy and looking at Oswald. Like, it's gonna be us, isn't it?
I think a small team would be better, and you three probably the best options for getting in and getting out.
I don't understand how are we the best options.
Worst comes to worst, I can just bust down a wall or something like that, and we can
Oswald and I have chronic ADHD.
No, mine's just ADD.
River, you can get in and out of places fairly easily. Oswald, you understand most languages, so in case anybody's speaking something that you guys don't understand. And Remy is one of the best fighters here. So is Oswald.
Gee, thanks.
I, kind of demoralizingly pat her on the back.
River also flips you off.
So, any questions?
When are we leaving?
Rodney, well, might as well not put it off any further than this afternoon or tonight.
Alright. Okay, I need to get my game face on. Give me a second. I wasn't planning on doing this today. Okay.
I mean, the longer we wait, the further Evolution goes with their plans.
Yeah, I feel like it's inevitable anyways, but here we go. Let's go.
Remy
Get
has
her
to run
shit together.
upstairs and do a costume change. She's got to dress in her stealth mission style 2.0.
Christ.
Oh, God.
River's just
Which
wearing
I
like
have.
black. River's just wearing black leggings and like a hoodie.
which I have perfectly orchestrated. Remy is going to be wearing black equivalent to Nikes, I guess. So like quiet sneakers or whatever. So like Nike sneakers, future Nikes, black yoga pants, and then like one of those like thermal like running shirts that people wear that are long sleeves that are black. And then instead of a beanie, she now has a baseball cap.
I don't know what's worse.
Dare I roll a fashion check to see how fabulous I look?
We're just doing it for fun at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, my fashion now is a +6.
That's gonna be the 120.
That was a natural 20 + 6. So at 26,
only
I look
20. She
I
gets
look fine as fuck.
shit.
I look good as hell. The booty be popping. The titties look banging.
The one time it didn't matter.
The arms and the legs are sleek.
We needed that 20.
Yeah, so in other words, Remy's gonna die.
In other words, Remy's gonna die looking great.
Oh my god. What time is it now? Is it just like early morning?
I'd say mid-morning now.
Is there like knives and stuff in the armory, like throwing knives?
Yes.
River would like to take some of those.
Okay. You find 4 throwing knives.
Oh yay.
To which Rodney looks at you and just, do you know how to use those?
Is there like a target or something inside the training or wherever we are? Like in the
lab?
Yeah, in the lab, in the armory.
There's stuff you can throw at.
Is there like a pink post-it on like a bulletin board?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw it at that.
Okay. I need you to give me a dexterity check, a ranged combat roll.
Oh, I never do ranged combat. All right, cool. I got an 18. But also I have throwing mastery. Give me a second. What does that do?
Give me a second. I'm getting into roll 20. And then I can tell you.
I have +1. I got a 19. It's a +1.
Considering how small of a target you're throwing at, you hit the board, you don't hit the post-it. Okay. But it does stick into the board.
Okay.
To which Rodney just kind of, yeah, okay.
I'm good at throwing things.
I see. Just don't cut yourself.
No promises.
You should just roll a luck check right now.
I'm very clumsy.
Okay. So Remy, you're getting dressed. Oswald, what are you doing?
I'm just sitting on the couch ready to go.
Okay. So once you guys are ready, the keys to one of the speeders, the professor hands to you, River.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't get too close. Park on the outskirts and get in.
Got it. Slam right into the farmhouse.
Got it. Go straight into it.
I turn around and I'm
right
like,
on top of their training ground.
I turn around and I'm like, wait, did he say just drive into the building? Like literally smash the car into the building because I am okay with that.
Lord, give me the strength not to slap these fools.
You're the one
With
that
a
chose us
car?
to go.
So River, you have the keys. You guys are ready to go.
Yeet.
Rodney does come over, give you a kiss.
Aww. Yes, I do. Because he's my boyfriend and I love him.
Shade comes out and gives Oswald a kiss on the cheek.
Oh.
Oswald just stands there, no emotion.
River's just looking at him like, you piece of shit.
How the
Shade,
fuck am I
like,
supposed to
pulls back.
react to that?
Shade pulls back, looks at your reaction, and stomps back inside.
I sigh and I follow her real quick. I put up a finger like 1 second and then I follow her real quick.
Hood comes out as Shade marches in, and Oswald follows. Hood comes out. Ooh, she's steamed. Good luck.
Remy's doing mini stretches in the corner and she's like pumping herself up like, you can do this, you are sneaky, you can do this, you are sneaky, and like doing toe touches.
River's like looking at her like, hey, Remy, do you have your water canteen on you?
And then she flips around her stylish water canteen that matches perfectly with her outfit.
River just does a thumbs up like, all right.
I double check to make sure it's filled with water because the last time I used it was during the fight with the robots. And I don't think I
God.
I immediately I'm about to march out the door and then I turn probably around, run back into the kitchen and then fill her up and then speed walk out of there.
Okay. Oswald, as you follow Shade in, you see her kind of slump onto the couch in the living room.
Oh, so I do the thing where if she's slumped on the couch, I walk over, stand in front of her and just carefully fall on top of her as a hug. And then I just sit there for a little bit. I don't want to go.
At first, Shade just kind of looks at you like, what the fuck are you doing? And then you fall. She sees her life flash before her eyes. And then she just starts laughing.
That's for not telling me you were gonna kiss me before you did.
It was a good luck kiss.
All right, fair enough. I'll take that. I'm gonna stay here for a couple more minutes, though.
Don't you have to get going?
I do, but
You hear River from outside. Oswald, I kind of want to get back at a nice hour. Can we go?
nice hour for us is 3 a.m.
Yeah, and I don't want to be here by 6.
I get up and I just I don't know, awkwardly give a peace sign and then I go.
Shade shakes her head. And then just you walk out to the car.
Works for me.
The professor and Hood both wish you guys luck. The professor gives you a hug, Remy.
I give him a hug.
Reluctant hugs are the best.
Actually, it's now not I feel like Remy is now sort of trusting her dad again. So now it's sort of like a tight hug.
Okay.
Like a love you, but still a little not full on bear hugs like she and her dad are used to giving each other.
Okay. Okay. So, after the goodbyes and good lucks, you guys get into the speeder and zoom off at river speed.
I love river speed.
River speed is good speed.
Data did give you directions on how to get there.
Is it
Okay.
like printed out map quest sort of thing?
Kind of, but it's more vague because you're flying. It's okay. Go past the tall building, then go past the really tall building. Just keep heading west until you hit farmland.
Got it.
I just look at River and I'm like, which way is west?
Would River know which way west is?
Give me an intellect check.
All right.
Can I also make an intellect check?
Yeah.
I got an unnatural 20 on that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can decipher which way is west.
Haha. I also can decipher which way is,
Oswald's not even gonna bother trying to
but
decipher.
in the
It's not right.
complete wrong direction because I got a 5 plus 4, 9. So I feel like River's pointing the correct
Yeah.
west, but I'm pointing east.
Yeah, so I'm pointing at like actual west, and I'm just looking at Remy, who's like facing the opposite way of me, not looking at me and pointing the opposite direction. She's just like, Remy,
I
turn
thought you
around.
I go,
So
I thought you said west.
so you yeah. So River, you kind of just look around. You know your way around the lower district enough that you're just like, okay, the crossroads is to the east. Now the crossroads is that way. So I need to go away from the crossroads. Okay.
Fly as far away from that bitch as I can. Got it.
Yeah. So you fly out, you hit the outer district, and you do see a farmhouse that looks similar to the blueprints you were shown, situated closer to the city than you would expect, but it's still considered the outer district. You do see a couple warehouses within a couple miles of the farmhouse, but nothing really nearby. You do find a clearing not too far away from the farmhouse. You can set down the speeder. Unless you want to get in close and take a look at the house.
I feel like River's going to park pretty far away.
Okay.
I feel like if a car is randomly circling the house real fast and then leaving, that's going to look a little suspicious.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, so you set down the speeder. You're about I'd say about a mile away from the farmhouse. It's still going to be a little bit of a walk, but you guys can get there within 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
Walking normal pace, not
Not river
stretchy
pace.
pace.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So, what's your plan?
Which entry would you guys think is the smartest way to go? I was thinking garage.
I'm gonna say not the front door.
Yeah.
So garage.
Is there a way that we can check out this house? Because I'm thinking that if there's like a window to the garage, like, is it where it's like a house? You know how a typical house has the main house and it's 1 or 2 stories, and then they have the garage attached to it and it's just 1 story? Is it like that, or is the garage 2 stories?
The garage is single story. There's not like a loft built above the garage.
Okay. Is there any windows on that side of the house?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I will say once you get close enough to the house, everybody give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Natural 20.
18 plus 8, 26.
Okay.
Ooh, natural
Actually,
20.
I lied. That was my persuasion. I lied. 18 plus 4, 22. Why the fuck do you have a 33?
I
Because
got
I
a
got
28.
a natural 20.
I also got a natural 20.
How do you have
total.
plus 13?
I get 10 from my intelligence, and then another. Oh no, I'm sorry. I get. Wait. How is that adding together?
You have a 10 somewhere and a 3 somewhere.
Yeah, I don't really know how that adds together, but it does. I'm still working on trying to read this character sheet, if I'm being honest with you.
Same.
So you have 10 ranks in perception, and you get a plus 3 because of your awareness.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And I
So-
technically got a 28, but it's also a natural 20, so Oswald and I can high five.
Yeah.
So
We can
you
see
get.
colors. We can hear colors.
So you guys all see pretty easily. The porch there's kind of a wraparound porch for the front porch, wrapping around to the side of the house. The garage is on the eastern side. The porch wraps around to the west. The front door is guarded by a person in a evolution robe, and there are also 2 people patrolling the porch. One person on the side, one person patrolling the front. You can see through the window there's at least one person in the dining room. And you guys can't really see the back of the house. As far as you can tell, there's nobody guarding the garage, but you can't really see into the garage either.
Okay. I'm still thinking that. What time of day is it? Is it dark?
No.
What time did you guys? You
I
guys
think we-
left pretty.
Yeah, I think we left like early afternoon.
Yeah,
Is time of the essence in this mission?
theoretically.
Okay, well, I was hoping that we would wait until nightfall to make it a little bit more to our advantage to be sneaky. But if we
That-
have to, like, be there super fast, we might not be able to.
That is
I-
entirely up to y'all.
I think that no matter what, we're gonna have to get inside the house, and no matter what, the house is gonna be lit.
Oh, it's gonna be lit.
Oh my god. So I feel like we can try to be sneaky, but it's not going to really work out. Our god has made it kind of difficult for us. He wants us to get into some shit.
Our
Yeah.
god is not an awesome god.
He reigns.
He reigns.
I mean,
Kind of sucks, but he reigns.
I really would
All the
want
same.
us to be super sneaky about it, but if we need to, like, go in there and help whatever dude we need to get, then I would say we wait to see how long it takes for them to switch guards and then watch their movement patterns.
I'll agree with that.
So I say, like, we wait, like, what, 2 rounds of them switching guards so that we make sure, like, yes, they change it, like, every such and such minutes, and they move
So, like,
this
a
way
stakeout.
and that way. Yeah, like a stakeout.
I'm not gonna have you guys roll perception again because you guys rolled so high.
Yay.
You're welcome.
You guys wait for a few hours. There is no changing of the guard.
What?
Interesting. So what time did we leave and what time is it now?
You guys left like early afternoon, so I'm gonna say it's like 4 or 5-ish right now.
Yeah, I would say we
so-
probably waited like 2 hours before we realized that this is like folly.
You guys also notice that in the 2 hours, most humans would, within those few hours, take a break, like talk to each other.
Smoke break or something.
Yeah. A couple of them do kind of rest, but they don't seem to acknowledge each other.
Cyborgs. They're fucking cyborgs.
They're robots.
Ah! We hear
Uh,
Data in the distance. Robots.
I'll note that they do take a rest. However, they don't seem to talk to each other. They don't seem to acknowledge each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Robots.
Okay.
Yeah, but they do take rests.
Robots gotta stop on occasion.
Not like humans.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I still think the one theory that I told you guys, like, I still think that is for real what's going on. So I have no doubt in my mind that evolution and
Jeanette?
yeah, that evolution and Jeanette are working somehow
I know.
together.
I know.
Still, I like. Okay, so
Jeanette Evolution.
Jeanette evolution. Okay, so how do you guys want to proceed?
So if we have been watching them for 2 hours, we obviously know their patterns in walking. Would we be able to figure out a quick and easy way just to get through them?
You probably could, having observed them. So what basically is happening is there's 3 people on that porch, 1 person guarding the door and 2 people patrolling. So what you'll see is like every 30 minutes or so, the person guarding the door will take a patrol and relieve one of them. So they kind of lean against the door. And then they'll kind of rotate.
Okay.
So that's how they're doing rests.
What that tells me is that they only have 3 guards on the outside, but unknown amount of guards on the inside.
Yeet. Well, guys, do you want to try and be sneaky, or do you want to just go in full blazing?
I want to
I
try to be
mean-
as sneaky as much as possible.
Yeah, try to be
Okay.
sneaky, but if it fails, like, be ready.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if we're
Um,
sneaky, we might be able to gain some information.
Well, then you guys take the lead because I don't know what to do in this situation.
Okay, so what I still want to try to like go up onto the garage and peek into a window and see if we're able to go in that way instead of going through the back and the front door, because I guarantee you there is going to be a guard at that back door.
Okay. So are you guys going to keep your distance until you get to the garage, or are you going to try to sneak past these guards on the porch? So this house is surrounded by farmland.
Uh-huh.
So you guys can keep your distance, just circle around to the west side or the east side,
Mhm.
and just cut into the garage.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
I'm done with that.
Okay. Still give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay. Let's use the loaded dice.
I got an 18.
Where is my stealth? +6. Praise be the loaded dice. That's a natural 20 +6.
Okay.
My years of sneaking in and out of my house are coming to fruition.
And then Oswald,
Stealth, you said?
stealth.
I rolled a 6 and got an 11.
That's okay. Though the way you guys came in, the difficulty class wasn't all that high. There still aren't any guards on that garage.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can see as you're circling around, there is like a back deck that's not connected to the wraparound porch.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys can see there is a guard on that back door, but there isn't anybody guarding the garage.
Do it.
I mean, we could stealth up and take out the guard.
We could,
wait a minute.
but they would notice every 30 minutes if someone didn't come to relieve them.
Wait, is it a human guard?
Yeah.
Damn.
As far as you can tell, it's just you guys can really only see an evolution robe.
I was gonna say, I could probably how many of the robot guards were up front?
There are 3.
We're not sure if they're robots, though.
Well, I was gonna say, since I have the ability to speak with computers and shit, would I be allowed to try and turn them?
You can try.
But that's if they're robots, though, and I don't want our cover to be blown right away.
I don't think they're robots. I think they're just mind-controlled guards.
Yeah. Right. That would make sense, too.
Alright, well, we can deck the fuck out of this guy and go in through the back door.
But then again,
or we can just... Is there a window to get into the garage?
There are 2, one on either side.
Okay, why can't we just go through the window?
Okay.
I feel like we'd have to open the window first, though.
Yes, let us open a window and then crawl through into the garage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quietly. We gotta make that known.
All right. Are you guys taking the north or south window?
I don't think it really matters.
To James, directional patterns always matter.
Yeah, and well, I mean, I still don't know what north or south is. Real life me does not know cardinal directions, so I'm gonna leave this up to you guys.
Wait,
okay.
So are we not going through the window? I'm confused.
No, we're trying to figure out which window to go through so that we don't get caught. And he said, do you want to go through the north or the south? So now I'm trying to remember if the guards are on the east and the west.
The wraparound porch is to the south.
Wraparound porch is to the south.
So let's go to the north.
The north, because that one doesn't have the dude connected and we can easily take out one guard compared to 2.
Okay. The north window, while more secluded, that window is locked.
Okay, so now...
Do you want to... You can try to jimmy it open.
Can River try to? Because River's pretty good at picking locks.
Yeah, and then if that doesn't work, I say one of us goes into the other one, open that one up, and then open up this window.
Okay.
I think the stealth should be left up to you guys, because I'm not good at stealth.
Okay.
I'm stealthy.
All right. River, give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? I got a 23.
Yeah, you managed to get it open.
Okay,
Woo!
Thank God. Thank God.
Hey everybody, Allie here. Welcome back. We missed you. We saw you last week, but it's nice to hear from you again. So again, thank you for all the listeners. It's great to have you here. I'm just here to remind you that we do have socials and we would love to have you follow us on them. So you can click all of them in the description below to follow us. However, if you just want to hear it, our Twitter is at @dice_drop. Our Facebook is at dice drop. And our Instagram for all of those crazy shenanigans over there is at @drop_talks. So we would really love the love and support. to come and follow them socials. We also let you know everything that's happening. We might be having some bonus content soon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So if you could, come over there, support us, and you'll be able to know when that's happening a lot sooner. Along with that, our Patreon is coming up in the next few weeks, and I cannot wait for that. So if you guys could just do your little dice drop fam a favor and just start liking and commenting on the actual podcast itself, it will really help us in the long run. It will really start getting our names out there. It will really start building the community, and that's all we really want. And to hang out and hear from you guys would be amazing. So that's enough from me, and I'll probably talk to you in the next one. Bye.
Okay. You guys managed to get the window open, and considering this is the more secluded side, I'm not going to have you guys roll stealth again. You guys can climb in pretty easily.
Okay.
So you guys get into the garage, and you notice that it's a good, 2-car garage. There is one speeder inside, not unlike the ones that you guys have. But one thing you guys instantly notice is in the garage, there is a map of Eden on the wall.
I take it and stuff it into my back pocket. Well, first I look at it and then I stuff it into my back pocket.
Okay. When you look at it, you notice that there is, it looks like battle plans.
Ooh, fun.
It looks like they've got a few battle plans worked out. There's some arrows, they can come to the south. There are a couple X's around the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no way for us to take a picture of this and send it to Data so he can send it to the general, right?
Yeah. So the map itself is more of a projection.
Oh, okay.
There's a device sitting on a table. I should have been more specific. I'm sorry.
Okay. And we don't have our communication devices anymore, correct?
No.
Okay.
We did leave them behind.
Okay. Is there anything else in this garage other than the speeder? Like any tools or anything?
There's a workbench, a stocked workbench with tools and things, just general things you would find, just general tools you would find in a garage.
Okay, I want to take a wrench.
I was gonna say I want to take is there a larger hammer there?
Yeah, there's a sledgehammer leaning up against the workbench.
Ooh.
Is there another baseball bat?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to take a wrench. And then do speeders have, would I know this is general knowledge? Do speeders have car alarms?
Some do, some don't.
Okay, well then I don't want to risk it because I'm wanting to think that if River rolls high enough on a sleight of hand, she could get into the car and then mess up the wiring so that they couldn't physically follow us if they had to pursue us.
There is a door that leads to kind of what looks to be a utility closet, a washer and dryer unit. But that's the only door leading into the house from here.
Okay, so going through this doorway would take us through the laundry room, and that would take us into the main house?
Yes.
Okay. I double check to see if I find any something that seems out of place, where this would be the entrance to a secret underground lab.
Give me a perception check. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
James, do you think I'd be strong enough to, like, wield the sledgehammer in one hand with the shield in the other?
With your strength, probably. Without a penalty? Yeah.
Okay, because that's what I want to do. And real quick, where it says the stats on the right, where it says close combat, if I just, like, I have shield there, and I haven't really been using it. I've just been using fighting checks, but those just go off of fighting. So, like, if I wanted to specifically use hammer, I can just do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hammer
Cool.
check.
Hammer check.
And then on my investigation, I got a natural 20. I got a 16 plus 4.
You don't see really anything out of place.
Okay. I guess we sneakily go into the house.
Okay. All right. So you head in. You pass by the washer and dryer unit. There's as you guys leave the utility closet, there's a fairly nice looking kitchen to your left. And you enter into kind of like a breakfast nook leading into the main room. And as you enter into the breakfast nook, you do notice there are 2 more robed figures in the main room.
Okay.
I mean, we could, like, try to stealth take a couple of them out.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I'm thinking, like, almost in a sense, like, The Last of Us style, where you can sneak up behind and then do, not like a stealth kill, but just knock them out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, from the garage, you go through the utility, and so we're, like, in the utility closet right now, but we can see how many in the kitchen?
There's nobody really in the kitchen. There's a couple robed people in like the main living room area, which is like straight ahead of you as you're looking through the utility closet.
Okay. Are they looking towards us?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, so then I want to whisper to them, or like at least like gesture to them that 2 of them go like through the, like, I guess breakfast nook area to get into the great room, and then one of us would go through the kitchen and then check, like, sort of like double check the dining room, and then go through that little hallway to get into the great room around the kitchen in sort of like a flanking position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
so
that's what.
So you're kind of like pincering them.
Yeah, if that's what you guys would want to do.
I'm fine with that. What I wanted to do was still very Last of Us style.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of just like quietly wrap my hand around his around whoever the guard's neck and mouth like 2 or 3 times, like enough to like cut off airways, so he like passes out from no air, lack of oxygen.
And it looks like we might be able to like sort of like not like stuff their bodies, but like put their bodies in the kitchen so that if we needed to, we can run out of the utility room, because I don't feel like jumping over bodies.
We could also steal their robes at that point too.
Then we really could stuff them in the utility closet and we could use their robes.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that. All right, James, what do we got to roll to do this?
Yeah.
So I feel like River's gonna take out probably 1, and then me and Oswald are like against, I would say, like the island. And then as soon as we see that she's like close enough, we just sort of rush them.
First and foremost, I need Remy. I need all three of you to give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay.
Watch it be a nat one.
Don't say that.
It was low.
Hopefully for us, this is like based on averages.
No, I don't think it would
Okay.
be. I
That
got a
is
4.
That's a 13 plus. Where's my stealth? 6. So that's a 19.
I got a 4
Okay.
plus 5, so a 9.
I got a 16.
Watch it be a nat 4.
I don't want to like trade out my loaded dice, but I really need this sneaky mission to go well.
Does anyone have a hero point?
I have 3.
I mean, I have a couple, but I'm saving them for combat.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saving
So-
mine too in case I wolf it on like
Yeah.
on like an actual like we need to like secure this stealth check. That is what I've been saving these for.
All right. So what happens? Remy and Oswald, you guys kind of circle into the kitchen, kind of duck into the kitchen. Remy, you take the lead. You're kind of crouched by the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Oswald, you find a little bit of like water that's on the kitchen floor, and you slip and kind of slam your shoulder into the cabinet.
Oh
Right.
no.
Great. I try not to make a noise. Like, you know, when there's a couple of TikToks of this guy who dresses up as a mime, and he
Mhm.
like, you know, takes razor scooters to the shin and shit like that, and his whole idea is to not react.
Mhm.
So that's kind of what I do. Like, I slam into the cabinet, and I'm like, I just kind of like stone face with a tear rolling down my eye.
The
Roll for
two-
pain tolerance.
Roll toughness.
River, you're like extending your arms out, and you freeze for a second because you hear the sound in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
The two guards in the main room, one looks at the other and, did you hear something?
Oh my god, did they roll like a 1?
If they rolled lower than a 9, I'm gonna shit myself.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Great.
Oh my god, they rolled lower than a 9. Okay, can
One of them rolled a 15, the other rolled a nat 1.
Oh my god.
So the nat 1 convinced the 15 that there was nothing there.
Yeah.
Thank
Great.
god.
And River, I need you to give me a fighting check.
Okie dokie.
While she's doing that, Oswald turns to the cabinet that he slammed into and just gives it the finger. How dare you exist in my space?
I got an unnatural 20.
Okay.
We roll.
So River, the one who asked if the other one heard anything, that's the one you grab. Like, wrap your arm around their neck and mouth and just yank back.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is completely oblivious.
I love that
Oh
for him.
my god.
He just
I
kind
wanna
of
take
turns.
the oblivious one.
He just kind of turns around. They like stop their conversation. He turns. The other guy yanked back.
Well, a cinematic moment.
And you, I'm gonna guess that you pull this this guard towards you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what happens is you pull this guard back towards you, and as you get closer, you're like squeezing,
Mm-hmm.
and then suddenly you're gripping nothing but a cloak.
Ah.
Are they not real?
Yeah, so you've got an evolution cloak.
Yo, we need to fucking book it to find this dude.
River's like holding the cloak, and then looks over at Oswald and Remy and goes, I got it.
Yeah, the other guard is just kind of standing there like nothing happened.
Okay, for the other guard, can I just like slither my hand down like a snake and just sort of like quickly pull him towards me?
Remy, Oswald, what do you guys want to do?
Are there any guys near me?
There's that one in the living room. You don't really see anything. You don't really see anybody else. So you guys are okay. If you guys look, so there's like the kitchen leading into the great room. There's also an archway leading to the dining room. That's also right next to you guys.
Yes.
And there is one person in there like enjoying a meal.
James.
Yes.
When the instant of River sort of grabbing this dude and him disappearing, can I make a perception check to see what happened to this dude?
You were kind of focused. I'm going to say you don't really see it because River doesn't really see what happens. It's just all of a sudden there's nothing but cloak.
Okay. Because I wanted to see if this dude, because we know people in evolution exclusively have mutant powers. So I was like wondering if like I would have seen like his feet just disappear and he would have slipped out of the cloak, or if like his whole body just sort of like gone Obi-Wan Kenobi style.
As far as any of you guys can tell, it's just Obi-Wan Kenobi style, just disappeared.
Okay, so then I want to sneak up to the other dude that's in the great room and grab him.
All right.
And I want to be paying very close attention to this dude.
Okay. I need you to give me a fighting check.
Okay. Fighting's up here. Ooh, that is another 13 plus 4. That is a 17.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to sneak up behind the oblivious guard. Just as they're looking over and just like, and you grab hold. You do manage to grab them. Are you like intentionally like choking them out? Are you?
Yeah, sort of like the intent to have him pass out, not to like seriously kill him, but just enough to like, just knock him out.
Okay.
It's sleep time.
Yeah, it's night time. Go to sleeps.
Okay. Yours rolled a nat 20 to get out of the grab.
Ooh, fuck.
So you reach up and you're just kind of more focused on, okay, is this one going to disappear? And you grab. And the other one just kind of, the guard that you grab just kind of freaks out and just knocks you backward.
Okay, then as a reaction, can I take my wrench and swing at his head and knock him the fuck out?
Not as a reaction.
Damn.
So you are now pretty much face to face with this guard. And as they flipped out, the hood did fall. So you're staring at a girl kind of in her late teens, early 20s. Red hair, brown eyes, pale skin, and dressed in an evolution cloak as far as you can see. And she just kind of looks at you kind of wide-eyed from the shock of trying to be grabbed. Remy. I need you to roll me a d20.
James, I swear to God, if this is someone I know.
Just roll a d20.
Okay. I don't know if that's good or bad, but 19, I guess.
Okay. Oswald and River, I need you to give me a perception check.
Oh,
Yay.
God.
That was a 4, so a 17 total.
Okay.
I don't understand your perception.
Plus 10 normally, then I get a 3 plus.
I got a 23.
Chill.
Okay. Because I'm assuming the two of you are looking at this exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you two see, and Remy, you see a look of confusion in the girl's eyes.
Uh,
You guys don't see Remy standing there.
what?
As far as you can see, there are two versions of this girl standing there.
Oh, my God.
Oh my gosh, are they like cloner people?
She's
Remy.
a mimic. She's a mimic.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes,
Remy.
cloner people.
Uh-huh.
You just got your second mutation.
What? Excuse it what? What?
She's a mimic?
I what?
She's a shapeshifter.
I am.
This is the funniest shit.
Oh my god.
Like in Remy's clothes, you see this red-haired girl staring back at herself. And
You just hear River go, but these things look just like the other.
Oswald
Excuse
says
me
out
one
loud.
moment.
Oswald says out loud, Remy, to hopefully get Remy, the real Remy, to look at him.
Excuse me one moment. I need to just go to my screaming chamber. Okay, I'm good. I've waited so long! Is this the sneaky power you told me that I would love?
yeah.
Oh my god, and then if River would have been a mimic, we could have been mimicking each other. Oh my god, Allie, why did you re-roll?
Because I wanted to save my husband.
This is so cool!
Well, River's mimic ability would have been she could mimic sounds.
Okay.
You can change your appearance.
So basically what would have happened is in Remy's voice I would have been like, I know I am, but what am I? And then you would have been like changing into me and going like, I'm River, I can drive fast, and that would be the entire thing.
Oh my god,
So-
what if I can learn how to, like, mimic people's voices? That'd be fucking wild. Oh my god.
So, Oswald, you say Remy. Remy, do you turn to look at Oswald?
I think, like, do I notice that I look like her? First and
Mm.
foremost.
So, this girl is a couple inches shorter than you. Suddenly, you're looking at her eye to eye. You're very confused, and so is she. You don't know exactly what's going on without a mirror.
Is River in the vicinity where she can like sneakily cut off this girl's airways real fast?
Real quick. The girl looks at you, Remy, and is just... Did you just try to grab me? Are we supposed to do that? Like, is this a training thing?
Okay. How quickly would I be able to come up with a response? response to this. I'm
as quickly
still
as we're-
reeling.
Yeah, but you don't. Remy doesn't know she changed yet.
All I know is that somehow I got shorter, and okay, so I feel like Remy, who's still probably completely oblivious until she looks in a mirror, like she just thinks that somehow I'm probably squatting, or
Mhm.
I think I'm squatting, because retcon, Remy is not 5'6", she is 5'8", and so I feel like she'd be now down to like 5'4".
About 5'5".
About 5'5". So I imagine she's like probably squatting, and she's like, "Oh my god, that didn't work." And then Remy immediately is just gonna be like, yeah, this is all just a training exercise."
Give me a deception check.
Well, luckily for me, my deception is pretty high. That, baby, was a 3 plus 4, so 7. Loaded dice, letting me down. Instantaneously, the voice gives it away.
The guard kind of looks at you very confused. And she just kind of looks up. Carbon
Oh,
and River. If you're trying to like snake your arm over to like try to subdue her, she vanishes.
Oh God, she's just gonna be like, they have a Rodney. Bad news, they have a Rodney.
or she turns invisible.
Oswald, out of the corner of your eye, you see in the dining room the one that was having a meal looks up and then disappears as well.
Oh, good.
Oh, so they all can do this.
They're all Rodney. Bad news, all Rodneys. Oops,
or
all
they
Rodneys.
Or they can all do what Shade does. Remember, Shade can turn invisible.
Yeah.
Well, what you see is disappearing and then the cloak just kind of fluttering to the floor.
Okay, so then, yeah, they're blinking. I feel like this might be a more advanced version of blinking because Rodney can only blink to what he can see.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, all Rodneys.
The guard out on the back deck comes in and kind of unholsters a pistol and levels it at you, Remy.
Okay. Okay, so without knowing, I feel like I would shapeshift into this dude. Like, I feel like no matter who I look at right now, that is who I'm shapeshifting into and not realizing it.
Okay. You do not change form.
Ah, man. Okay. I wonder if it's by touch.
The guard lowers her hood and you see the same girl.
What?
Are they all the same?
I am confused.
Oops, all redheads.
Clones. They're clones. She's a clone.
Oops,
She
all
can
redheads.
clone herself. She can clone herself.
She's her own cheerleading team.
No, you know how I forget what
No, I know
TV show was.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying she could be her own cheerleading squad.
Yeah.
River and Oswald.
Hmm.
What are you guys doing?
How close am I to the one that's holding the gun?
You are you're pretty much across the main room from her.
Can I throw the sledgehammer at her?
I don't see why not.
Cool.
Give me a dexterity check.
Alrighty. Oh, I got a +1 to dex. This will be fun.
Do
That's a
it.
14. Rolled a 13 plus 1.
You did not hit. You just kind of throw the hammer. She sees it coming, kind of ducks to the side, and it just smashes the door behind her.
Oh man, I was hoping I could like try to catch it and then take it and use its momentum to smash her face in.
Okay, so what River wants to do is now she sees a gun, so now her heart rate's picking up a little bit. So she's trying to snake her hand over to the girl's ankle again, and then I'm hoping that will activate the second part of my life powers, James.
Okay. Give me a fighting check, see if you grab her.
Okay. That was a natural 20.
Okay. Yeah, you like snake your arm down in, kind of lift up her, you just kind of lift up the robe, grab her bare calf.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly, yeah, you like grab her, and considering River doesn't know that this is happening, you go to like pull, but instead you see her just kind of seize, like her arms just kind of twitch. Her head cocks to the side like she just took a jolt of electricity. However, because her muscles tensed, her finger was on the trigger.
Oh my god. Allie, you killed me. I'm dead. I'm dying.
Nope. That was a natural one.
Ha ha!
Oh, thank God.
Remy
So
the slippery eel does it again.
So the gun jams as she pulls the trigger, and she crumples to the floor for a second. She like crumples to her knees.
River pulls back her hand and she just goes, did she have an underlying condition?
Given that your hand was out towards her, I'm guessing you did that. I'm not an idiot.
River's like, don't touch me. I don't know what's going on.
Whatever. I walk over and pick up the hammer.
Okay. So, Oswald, you're walking over to pick up the hammer.
Oh, and I also pick up the gun and put it in my waistline, I guess.
Okay. You, Remy, you're still disguised as one of the guards. You guys hear a slow clapping coming from up above.
Oh.
Corbin.
Good.
Up on the balcony, you see another one of the guards.
Mm-hmm.
With a sly smile on her face, her eyes narrowed. Oh,
River just
good.
River just goes, I killed a bitch that looked like you for a second. Just letting you know. Stop that.
Oh, that's okay. I can just make more.
That's kind of creepy. Not gonna lie.
Hi. I did not expect you guys this soon. I'm glad you guys know not to keep a girl waiting.
No, generally that's a little bit rude on dates.
Yeah, but I feel like this isn't a date, though.
Eh,
Aww.
she was expecting us.
Yeah, but we weren't expecting her. If anything, this is the worst blind date I've ever been on.
River looks at her up and down and goes, I've had worse.
She sticks her tongue out at Oswald. That's mean.
I'm not a nice person.
I see this.
This girl has the sass equivalent to a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
She is a 12-year-old.
Is she really 12?
No, she's like in her late teens, but she has the mindset of like a 12-year-old.
Good.
I can smell a bitch a mile away.
Yeah, but River looks at her up and down, goes, I've had worse blind dates.
But have you had better?
I mean,
Blind
My
dates are
boyfriend's-
never good.
my boyfriend's kind of hot right now, but that's about it. That's all I got.
Oh, lucky. Well, it's a shame you won't be seeing him again.
I
It's a
think
shame
I'll-
you got indoctrinated into a cult before you turned, what, 10? How old are you?
I'm 19.
You look 10. I'm gonna go with 10.
Remy, like,
Hey,
feigned surprise. Feigned surprise. It is just like, oh my god, you don't look a day over 7.
River's just
Can
like,
I fist bump
guys,
Remy? I'm gonna
guys.
fist bump Remy.
guys, I'm 19. Guys.
I look at River and I'm like, shut up, I'm trying to be sassy.
Well, you got
Oh, I'm
by saying that.
I'm gonna kill him first, and then I'm going for you. The
Hey,
one
Okay.
who looks like
You
me.
look 9.
Okay.
I said you look 10. If anything, kill her first.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're being mean.
Yeah,
will you keep me around?
I'm not a nice person.
River holds up her hand. Okay, but will you keep me around because I seem like a good time?
Okay.
No, I'll still kill you, but I'm going after them first.
First and foremost, after she keeps saying she's gonna kill us, I'm gonna Tai Chi some fucking water from the sink and blast her ass.
Okay.
Water cannon, baby.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Boom. Oh my god. That is another natural 20.
Oh, God.
She got hits with 28 total. She goes fucking prone, my dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Remy, you like feel the water in the pipes. You swing your arm out, point it up at the girl on the balcony, and she is blasted away from that balcony.
Rest in peace.
Immediately after I do that, I bolt towards where I assume the stairs are.
Before you can do that, you look around and you see coming through the doorway opposite the kitchen is another one of the guards. Their hood down, the jig is up. So you see another copy of the girl. The 3 from the porch are coming in. And there are 2 more on that balcony.
They're all her. It's
Yep.
all just one girl.
Yo, though, like, that's the kind of power I would strive to have, though.
We love a powerful queen. However, we're going to have to incapacitate this small queen.
I'm guessing this is one of those, like, get
Find
rid
the
of
real one.
main person.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta figure out which one's the real one. So I honestly think our best solution going forward is splitting up.
Oh, we're gonna
Like-
die if we do that.
No, like each of us take move from sort of one room to the next, and depending upon how many are in there, take one at a time. Know what I'm saying?
I think no matter what, they're going to find us and they're going to go for us no matter what.
Yeah, but
'Cause the
we
main girl-
basically go forward, charging, blazing forward, and if we hit them, I think if we hit them once, that will tell us if they are real or not. So not using a whole lot of effort. You know what I mean?
All right.
And we just focus on let's say all the rest of us are gonna go into the little hallway that starts leading towards the main entrance of the house. So if there's 3 in there, I take on one, you take on one, Allie, and then Kyle takes on one, we get at least one good hit in, see if they like disappear or do any form of reaction, because I think the main one is gonna have like a "ow, you hit me, bitch," and then like we can move on from there, because we don't even know what the upstairs looks like right now.
Okay, so I need everyone to roll initiative.
All right, guys, and that is where we're going to call episode 23 of Dice Drop Evolution. Thank you guys so much for listening in. If you like this, leave us a like, comment, subscribe, review on whatever listening platform you're listening on. Also, be sure to check out our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all linked in the description down below. Be sure to check out next week's episode as we enter the penultimate episode of Season 2 of Dice Drop. So be sure to check that out, and the finale the week after. I will also let you guys know that we will be taking a couple week hiatus before getting into Season 3. But don't worry, we will be having some content for you guys, including a one-shot special and a bonus episode for you guys. So be sure to stick around for that, and we will see you guys next week. Again, thanks for listening.